Okay, good morning. Yes, still morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairymuppet. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, know that one already. Stuck on a shoot. Yeah, okay. Whatever. I'm starting to look a little bit more at the tips because they do tend to give me some stuff which is kind of nice sometimes. So yeah. Now I've actually did the last episode this morning, so I kind of know what I'm doing. I kind of know what the next stages are. So I think we got a few things that we want to sort of take care of. We definitely have lots of space. I don't think this needs to expand much more. But then again, we might want to leave space here in case we need to double it. I don't think we'll ever need to double it, to be honest. But see, this is the downside to this rail network. Okay, bread. The minecarts with bread will end up here and then they'll go back. They will only end up here and then go back. So if this entire setup somehow becomes not enough for 100 houses, then we are stuffed because we can't just duplicate it over here on the rail network. We could duplicate it over here, but then we'd have to send it back via a conveyor belt or another train network or something, a separate line, to have another barn over here and push it in. So it has to be here, which is kind of concerning. But I guess, like I said, there's always ways of extending things vertically. So extend it like this, which is probably what we'll end up doing. Yeah. I do want to definitely move this potato farm out though. I definitely do not want to just leave it where it is. I want to give myself more space. Which I guess means we need to delete these because definitely want it to have the space. And we're gonna X these, delete these. I know, but I mean, look at it this way. We have all this space, and then what we could do in the future is we can have actually let's move this one back so we got space for the conveyor belts. In the future we could just have magic conveyor belts and whatever else we want, and yeah, everything will be beautiful, except you need to be down there. It needs to be one up, so you line up. Okay. Oh, always, always doing stuff, especially stuff that doesn't necessarily need to be done, but will be done because I want it to be done. So okay. Let's just get these guys done, and then let's get the farm plots back on again, the farm tiles. I do definitely think ongoing this will be a very good idea to have the farms absolutely 100% not overlapping with each other. I mean, stuff like the well. The well is taking up farm tile space. We kind of have to do that. We got no choice about that. So, but these other ones being in nice blocks, it's just future proofing. Because what is this? Ah, because potatoes. Out of potatoes. Okay, that's fine. So, I guess we can call this the edge over here. So, do we want to extend these rail lines and do the next thing? Oh, God damn it. I feel like the answer is yes. I feel like the answer is yes. We got tons of rails now anyway. So, yeah, we definitely can do that. So, what are we doing over here? Over here, we're going to do vegetables first. I'm not sure it really matters what vegetable we do. Because we just need a vegetable. Just a vegetable. I think I'll just take the ones on the right hand side because... Well, let's have a look. Tomato, potato, and carrot. Is there any difference between these in terms of how they're grown? Because if one of them takes coins and another one doesn't, that will be my decision. We'll use the cheapest one. So, okay. Carrots, potatoes, and tomatoes all take exactly 3 seconds and they don't use coins. And the tomato plants, it doesn't really matter how much they cost. So we're going to do a bunch of farms like that. Get rid of all of this. I know technically we might need carrots, but whatever. Mana stone. Okay. So we get a big old barn. I guess we could line them up. Be nice about it. Line them up. Is that lined up? Looks pretty lined up to me. Advanced logistics. Blue science. So blue coins are definitely looking healthy. I guess we got to do that one. So it goes one pass and then does a loop. Once I get into this situation where I'm doing stuff like this, I can get quite quite anal about all the details, but I assure you it is a very good thing. Okay. So we need this to go like that. Oh, no, we don't. Whoops. Goes like that, like that. Like that. That is perfect. Is this one like that as well? I think it is. We will find out eventually, I guess. So tomatoes, I believe, were what we were doing. Tomatoes. And we need something here as well, so... So we're gonna basically just push this out like this. So we're just gonna have a whole bunch of filters so that they both end up on this track. Or all of them end up on this track. Okay, so tomatoes. I'm going to start off with 2 farms, just for the hell of it. We could put farms on the other side. In fact, I think we will. And then we got 4 conveyor belts in the middle. Build farm. Yeah, so 4 conveyor belts. That should be more than enough. So supply water and tomato. Am I actually going to build all of the wells? Might as well. We've got a decent amount of conveyor belts now. Okay, so you are up like this, up like this, up like this. Maybe we should make the barn right in the front. Right here. It's not a bad idea. It looks a little bit different over there, but... I want the barns to all look the same though, but... you know what we're going to do? We're going to have a second barn. And we're going to have a rail stop over there. There we go. So that looks nice and consistent. Where's the edge of the farm? So this is definitely overkill, what we're doing right here. And actually, I guess this lines up with this other farm, so let's get rid of this. Let's do it like that. I just don't like the look of these guys, this being close to the rail. It just seems a bit janky. Anyway. We are going way overboard with this one. Absolutely way overboard with tomatoes. We could actually make this tomatoes and fruit, but I'm just going to make it tomatoes. Okay, so you need to be water as well. And you need to be water and tomatoes. Okay, so... now we just 6 all of these guys. There actually are some tomato plants back there. But they are definitely out of range. So, plant... now, tomatoes definitely count as a plant. I don't think they count as anything else. And we just plant down some tomatoes and we are good to go. Obviously built for expansion, built for a lot more in the future. But yeah, it's pretty good now. We haven't even gone over the other side. I wonder if we even need to do that at some point. We need some of these as well. Grabber. I thought these guys looked watered, but I guess not. Now they're starting to look watered. I wonder if they just look different when they're fertilized as well, but that's a question for another day, I guess. Okay. So once again, we're going to get a whole bunch of minecarts. I think I'm just going to start with 10. We needed... well, we didn't need 10 for the other one, but... okay, tomato. Not the apple. And yeah, we tried that before, but we can't copy the recipe as far as I'm aware. Help tips. I wonder if these are the tips that you get at the start. I think they are. Yeah, that's the C key. No, I guess you can't copy the filter. That was one of the really good things about Factorio when they introduced that feature. You just shift one thing to copy the formula, and then you go onto the other one, and it's like boom. And I think it was just the formula. I can't remember if there are other things as well. I think it was the definition of how many modules you wanted in there as well. Okay, so you're all tomato. This is tomato, and we've got a tomato filter here as well. So that should be brilliant. Okay. Very important to put them on the right side of the track. It really wants to put it on the near side. I wonder if we go over here. 4, 5. Have we got tomatoes yet? We got a bunch of them coming in. Okay, well. Got a bunch of them coming in. And a bunch of grain as well. You can see how this system could become fairly busy. I don't think it'll ever become clogged. Probably not, but you can see how it could become very busy. And if it starts to become clogged, then we can do stuff like... So what do we got? We got carrots, potatoes. Okay, so you can go ahead and get deleted. Because we don't need that stuff anymore. Are you the one that I just deleted the farm for? I think you are. I think you both are. Okay. Let's see the vegetables just shoot up. Oh, they're not going to, because these carts are still empty. That's how we do it. Have to do it with left-hand drive, because unfortunately I cannot rotate the tracks, the mine carts. No, not the mines. All you do is place it, and then you grab it, and the R button does not do anything. I'm clicking it, does not work. And then I got a blue bar for no reason. I suppose you can put it on the track and then hit the back key, but that's just annoying, so it's easier this way. You still... Oh, we got our first tomato. Go straight through, and should turn over here. Should turn off here. Excellent. Then we got this one, full already. Both of them are completely full. Max. I suppose if this one only has like 10, the minecart will fill up, and then it'll go over to this one and fill up the rest. So that does mean that this is going to be running more often, but overall it should still result in as much being produced as it needs to be produced. And we could put some splitters to make sure that these ones go as well. But honestly, I don't think I need to. And I mean, this doesn't cost any coins. It is completely free, this process. The well doesn't cost any coins, thank God. I didn't even think to check that. But so this, all of this, once this is running, costs no coins whatsoever to produce all this stuff. The bread, I don't think we get away with that. No, we do. So farm here costs nothing. This costs nothing. This costs nothing. The only thing is the mine, which we use for fuel. And we're kind of screwed there, because the only fuel we can get for free is fertilizer. And okay. Bring on the vegetables. 10, 20. Let's bulk them all up. Let's get this fully green. Fully green. Okay, well that's fully green, and there's 20 there. So starting off with 10 wagons, definitely enough. Definitely enough. And we got a bunch of minecarts going around with bread. So yeah. Now, unfortunately, we do not have enough gold to keep going on this path. I'm thinking what I'd do is I make the bottom side, the basic foods, and maybe the top side is the advanced foods. Maybe. I'm not sure, but yeah. We'll have to see. Unfortunately, I'd love to go over here and do the fruit, but I can't because this costs 6.5k and we cannot afford that. I have a feeling our gold is not as solid. See, look at these foresters. They're really churning through all of that. Because we just sort of said, you know what, foresters, go nuts. And they sort of went nuts. We told them to go nuts and they went nuts. Okay. Well, the gold's still going up slowly. But yeah, things like this. It's going to be the research, to be completely honest. It's going to be the research which is killing me. Because these, well, some of them were working full speed. Really going nuts on that, but what do we do here? I'm not sure. Even if we turn it off, these things are still going to go full speed for a long time to fill up this barn. That's alright, the gold's going up slowly. It's going up slowly. What we could do is get some more houses. Okay, mana crystals. We get some of those, build more houses, and then we sell more bread and more tomatoes, and our gold goes up faster. Okay, so mana crystals. How do we get those? Now this is going to be a train line going up here. So we kind of want to put things in the diagonals, like over here. Because we're not going to start fancy food yet, and we can put it further down the line if we need to. So, in these corners. So, mana, magic forge. Okay. What do you need for a mana crystal? Fuel and blue coins. I believe both of them should not be a problem. That's iron. Okay, maybe it will be a problem. Okay, coal. Alright, we've got some over here. I'm just gonna destroy part of this. So we go. Build a mine. Ah, jewelry. Excellent. Well, sort of. I'm not going to do anything else because we don't want to use up all our gold coins. So we're just going to leave that. And then magic forge. So that's coal. That's mana shards, which cost red coins. And this costs yellow coins. So that's a bit sucky, but unavoidable. And this takes both of those guys. Which I suppose we should use that. And I think we just store this stuff. I don't think we need to do anything with it yet. We just need a little bit of it for the for the new houses, for more houses. So that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to get some more houses. You are getting very close to being in the way. Well, if we're going to move you, let's move you completely outside. So okay, you guys. Can you get over there? You should be able to. You guys have no problems running over railway tracks and interrupting all the carts, so it shouldn't be a problem. Let's go for a journey. There is actually a wall. They'd have to go all the way over here to get through that wall. Wall of wall of crap. Okay. Alright, now go down there. Little bouncy people. Okay. Now we can start to make room for houses over there. And we can upgrade. New houses. And now we got mana transmission. 1, 2, 3. As we put it down, yep, this one's still linked to everything. Can we build that specialist place yet? Mana stone. Okay, maybe soon we can make those. Ah. Having fabric problems, are we? Because of all this poultice. Well, the poultice is definitely selling for quite a bit, so... But right now I need some cloth. I don't mind this system because it the workshop gets the cloth before the bugs do, the little wagons. So I don't mind it too much. You don't use any coin. You don't use any coin. Okay, excellent. Let's just build another one somewhere then. So we can have cloth always in the inventory. In the inventory. Have we got some cloth? Here's some cotton. As a position, yeah, that's pretty good. That's fair enough. Farm. Cotton. And then workshop. And then barn. And I think we're just going to leave these little things lying all over the place. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Now regrowing doesn't work unless you've actually got farm tiles, does it? And I doubt we're going to need enough cloth to sort of deal with that. So yeah, it's mainly just for upgrading these houses that we need it, so that should be fine. Upgrade, double upgrade, double upgrade, double upgrade. And now we just need about 5 or 6 more. Come on, cloth. Come on, cloth. There we go, beautiful. And this house is looking pretty happy. You're looking very happy. We can actually look down here. So this is good supply for everything. Doing pretty good on bandit. Well, we're getting tons of poultice in there as well. But yeah, this is totally what I want to see. That is totally brilliant. And we got some more houses now, so we should see a lot more of this stuff going through. And when we get fruit done, fruit's worth twice as much as the other stuff, so should be even better. Where are all our carts? Oh, they're all over here. Still running, still with tons of bread, tons of tomato. I really want to get some more gold so we can purchase this section. I really want to keep moving out in that direction. I mean, we're doing the right thing. We're getting food. We're concentrating on food, which gets us tons of gold, which is what we need. It's just these damn foresters everywhere. Yeah, look at those foresters and the forgers. So I think we really should... I mean, we're building only stuff we need, like the mana crystal. I guess we needed to get more houses. And then we need books. Alright, so this one's going to be forever. Mana bricks. What did we want mana? Ah, for the specialist store. We don't need that. We're not going to make any specialist things anytime soon. So I don't think we really care. Barn's still good. This is almost... Well, this one's not backed up. This one is. Do we actually need this? I'm thinking we still just want one. I think we still just want one barn. Full. So let's just do it like this. Move all 4 of them over. Shoot them over to the side. And then put them all in this barn. And then you... go over there. Hopefully that'll empty out before any other goods get their way on there, which it seems like they are. I'm not sure that makes sense. I would have thought it'd be a bit more of a combination, but... Let's put a grabber on there just to be on the safe side. Make sure this emptied out first. Okay. Yeah. What is this sell goods? Okay, this is interesting. This is showing... It's just a medicine signal. How come this shows it? And the gourmet... Maybe because I'm not doing anything with the gourmet food yet. Very interesting. But the gold is going up a fair bit. It's definitely going up. And we just need 6.5k. Come on, mine carts. Fill me up with... That's looking quite busy. All those mine carts. Although I suppose they're all grouped together to some degree, so... We're going to have to see how that works in the bigger rail network. I'm a little bit concerned with some things because if we have like 10 carts going down here and 10 carts coming down here, obviously they're going to merge, but hopefully none of them stall. Hopefully they just keep moving. You are fruit. Did I stop the carts from you doing this? I have a feeling I did. I have a feeling... Well, they're no longer there. They're no longer working, and these guys are all just screwed. I could build a caravan to move those, but we're almost here. We're almost at 6.5k. We're so close. We're so close. Come on, give me some... Oh, the minecarts are all on the other side of the map again, so yeah. You know what? We can build a caravan, and then we can sell it. Grab all that, dump it in there. Actually, this caravan should almost pay for itself. Although they're each worth 2, so that's only 40 that we're going to be getting. Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a great idea. Okay. Well, we'll let it go. Once these guys come back, we should be done. Yeah, I suppose it has to be structured. So we start with the bread, then we go tomato, then we go berries, then we go milk. And then we go out 10 and we do all of these. Make it as structured as possible. And try and make sure that we leave room. I mean, this is going to be enough room because we can just keep pushing out, keep pushing this down. If we start to need like 10 kitchens or 12 kitchens or something, then we might be in trouble. But what we can do is we can slip a magic conveyor belt up the side and then duplicate this whole thing down here and just empty it out onto a magic conveyor belt. I mean, and then if we got another one here, so that's 2 magic conveyor belts. I don't think we are going to be struggling to get full green on bread with 2 magic conveyor belts, especially if we're at 100 houses. I don't think that's going to be happening. So, caravan, you get deleted. I don't care about the apples you had. We're going to purchase. Purchase. Okay. Now, I'll leave a little bit of room here. But we are definitely... iron deposit. Oh, I'm out of gold. Of course I'm out of gold. So if we build a forester... what happens if I tell the forester... okay, so this is good. So, apples. So I can tell him to get apples or pears, and that'll be fine. I won't, though, because I want to do berries, because if I do berries, I can water them, and then they'll grow faster. Whereas a forester doesn't do that sort of thing. This actually worked out beautifully, the way these farms lined up with the rails. I can't remember if I planned that beforehand, but it works so beautifully. Okay, we're going to do that again. Whatever we did before, we're going to do that again. I think we have to wait for the wagons to make another trip, though, the mine carts, before we can start to really get a bunch of gold in, because I forgot we were going to need a whole bunch of gold to clear stuff. I just straight up forgot. Farm. Okay. Do we want to leave space? I think we'll be okay. I mean, we could leave space, but the thing is... berries and water. The thing is... damn, bloody cough. Yeah, the thing is, I mean, the rails don't cost a lot, but going out further tiles does cost quite a bit, so I'd prefer not to have to worry about that if I get the chance. So... what we will do, though, is well, I don't want this janky situation again if I can avoid it, so... we want to put it right above the middle of these 4. So, where this iron is, we want it over there. Yeah. Barn. Right here. Right here. That is beautiful. Now we just need to get rid of all of these. Get rid of those tomato plants. And we are absolutely full on rails. That's nice, because it means things are backing up. Can we... I suppose I should expand this, just so we can... Oh no, I've probably screwed us now, because all of these guys are going to kick into gear again for the rail production. Maybe that was a bad idea. I'm sure we will survive, though. And it'll be a little bit better once we start getting the fruit system set up a bit more properly. So we definitely need fully straight the whole way. And then we need a curve here and here. Go one past. And then like that. Now we did say we're doing the last one, and I think the last one is berries. Which is good, because berries is what I want to do. So yeah, it's definitely berries. Okay, so sorter. Berries. And then we just gotta fix this up. Oh. Okay, so the sorter does everything until you filter it. Okay. Got to be careful leaving these guys around then, but that works anyway because they were supposed to go down there. If we ever get a thing that goes down the wrong end, all that's going to happen is it's going to end up stuck at the end, and then we can just put a loop and it'll go back. But it would be nice to figure out why it did that, so yeah. Where's this red? Oh, because you're an output. I just turn this around, but it's still an output. There we go, that's better. Okay. We're just starting to get some gold again. Well. Okay. Oh, that was actually perfect. So we'll get you. Yeah, you already got the correct recipes. We need a grabber. And we need some farm tiles. And we need some things on the farm tiles. I'm just going to leave it with one for now. Let's just see how it goes. Now we need mine carts. And once again, I'm just going to build 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Wonder if there's a shortcut. No, that's shared inventory. It looks a lot like an item filter, but it's not. All we can do is you can put it over here, and then it's, well, it's still got to go to the middle to actually do it, but... Yeah, this is a little bit annoying. They definitely need a copy-paste item filter for these guys. Berries. Berries. Starting to get some actual berries coming in. So let's do this. So if I do you like that, you can't be rotated. If I do you like that, you want to go down. Can I not get you in any position where you'll go towards the thing? Ah, there you go. Now you're working. That was very painful though, so I'm not going to do that 10 times. Well, no, this way. This way. This way. Beautiful. All those mine carts going back, and we even have one with a bunch of berries, so that's excellent. How's traffic doing here? So far it's okay. We'll see some collisions and backups eventually, but for now... Okay, so you, Mr. Fruit, do not needed. Forestry, that's fine. Berries... This is actually fruit juice, not berries, so I don't need to mess with those. And I don't think we ever got pears anywhere. So, not going to worry about that. Not going to worry about that. Okay. Where's our berries car? Whee! Whee! Okay, so it does restart itself. So we go back, and then we go back again. No, that screwed it. Stop, back, stop, forward, stop. You are broken, aren't you? You are so broken. Okay, back. That's just, yeah, it gets into a certain state and then it just keeps spinning its wheels trying to go forward and refuses to listen to anything you try and tell it. Okay, so yeah, it must have been only apples that we were ever doing, and berries, but that converted to fruit juice, so... Yeah, hopefully this is a nice little boost into our system. 20? Ah, 10. Only 10. So this is what I really don't understand. Oh, you've actually got berries in your house. You're consuming berries, and so you bought 2 berries, and somebody else bought 0. Okay, so it's a capitalist system, not a communist system. Okay, well that's fair enough. I think we did discover that in the very first episode of the last series, that this is a capitalist game, not a capitalist game, not a communist game. Because originally I thought that we just sold the food off to like a foreign power and nobody actually got to eat it. But then we discovered, it's actually it goes in the houses and then people eat it in the houses. So anyway, let's have a look here. You know what I'm going to do? Just because I'm a little bit paranoid at the moment. I don't know why I'm paranoid, but I'm a little bit paranoid. I'm going to do that. You. Just do that. Just to make sure that all the carts have a filter on them. I'm like pretty much 100% sure that they do, but just to make sure. Okay, so how's my berries? We got quite a fair amount of berries, but not nearly enough. And I know I'm deleting berries so I can put down a farm to do more berries, but whatever. So we'll do berries, and then whatever comes after berries, we'll do that as well, I think, this episode. And maybe then we'll start looking at red coins or something like that. I'm not sure, but it's a beautiful little grid pattern. And over there. This is what I call a Megabase. Everything beautifully laid out, everything working perfectly, and just a crap load of product just everywhere, absolutely everywhere. All the way up there. And I like the fact that stuff like metal conveyor belts just isn't running out. We're just not running out of any of this stuff. So it's really nice that all those systems are keeping up. Okay, so water and berries. Water and berries. Once again, doesn't cost me any coins, so I literally do not care about putting down more farms than I need. I just don't. Well, it costs me coin, but you know what I mean. It doesn't cost me ongoing coin. Oh, we can actually put one there. Anything that costs me ongoing coin, I'm very cautious about. Anything that just costs me one-off coin, I do not care. And just do as many of those as I want. Berries, berries, berries. And the water things. Are you guys already full? I guess we had a decent amount, so they're not going to be completely full, but grabber. Water, 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 water. So they've all got water. All of these guys have water, I believe. These two have water. Water, 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 water. Okay, so everything's running beautifully. And for some reason, some of these are backed up and some of them aren't. Are you backed up? You're kind of backed up. Okay, I guess you want me to do this. I did have a feeling I might have to do that because, yeah. Actually, let's fix this system up a little bit. Actually, no, we could do it easier. We could do it easier. Because all we really need to do is this. The metal goes one further. And then this one still has to do a dog leg. Do a dog leg properly. Might be better if that farm was shifted, but that's not going to happen. Now that everything's beautifully lined up. I suppose the correct thing would be to shift this entire system down one, but that's not going to happen either. Anyway, definitely get some more potatoes out there. Both these guys are completely full. I don't know how they're completely full with these small plots, but whatever. The berries are completely full. Ah, these actually lined up. Beautiful. Are you empty? You're empty. You are empty. So now we got berries. That's full, but it needs to be expanded. This one has been expanded and is still full. Here we go. Berries, 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 berries. We have not had a minecart screw up there. We're going to have to remove this little check when we start getting red coins and other stuff, because then, you know, there'll be lines down here instead. But whatever. Okay, so research has backed up. Do we want to start research? I guess that's okay. No, actually no, we do not. We don't need to research matter transition yet, so I want to get... I think I keep bouncing on my chair and I keep hitting something under the table or something, I don't know. We want a crap load of gold so I can continue pushing this out. Just getting so much. Are we starting to have collisions yet? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Whoa, are we going to have some collisions here? Boom. Stops. Boom. Stops. Boom. Seems to be okay. I wonder if this guy waits to go into there and then this guy waits because he's going across there. If it turns out that collisions are permanent, then I don't know what we're going to do. It's not like with carts and wagons where they're trying to go into each other on the same bit of road. That's never going to happen. It's just people waiting for clearance. Now, of course, you can end up with situations, and this is a big problem in Factorio with train tracks. If you have a T intersection too close to another T intersection, like this guy is walking across here, it can't get across here. Like, let me just imagine there's a wagon here trying to go up. And so cart's going through here, can't go straight because there's a wagon going up, and then this is backed up, which is causing that wagon to stop. And it's backed up all the way to the point where a wagon is trying to turn right, but he can't because this is blocked by all of the carts that are trying to get through here. So you can see you've got a blockage at both ends, and the intermediate lines are absolutely 100% full of train. Now, it's never going to happen here because our T intersections are so far apart, and I mean, the minecarts are just so small. They don't take up almost any space at all. So we should never... I mean, it's theoretically possible to end up in that situation, but not even. Not even, because you're never going to turn right here. You're always going to turn left. So there can never be a problem here. And these guys always go straight. So a guy going right can block somebody here. But that's it. He'll block the guy going up. A guy going up will never block a guy coming across here. Which means that trains going right will never be blocked. There's nothing that can ever block them. They can block trains going up, which in turn block trains coming left. But then the train going right just continues going right because there's nothing holding it up. And at that point, this clears this one so it can go up, and then the train goes left. So it's the only way we could have a blocking system is if there's so many carts that they're basically filling up this entire circle. And then maybe, but I'm not even sure then if we could. have a system like that, because it might just be impossible. It's very easy to do in Factorio. Very, very hard to do here. So anyway, so you're almost full, but not quite. Actually, I would have expected this to be full by now, but it's not full. I'm not sure if it's actually possible. I mean, to get these guys fully green all the time, because the houses only... See, here's the thing. The houses only stock so much. And they only stock 6 goods. So the reason we can stay in the full green for so long for these guys is because the houses have a personal supply. Now, of course, the market has its own personal supply, but that goes out in like 2 seconds, so we don't really include that. So that means that the house only has 5 supply, 6. Oh, I thought it was 5. Whoa. What the H? You got a bigger supply than you do. You don't have as big a supply. And this one's got an 8 supply. Does the supply just increase when it needs to? Is it just infinitely supplyable? Infinitely pliable? If that's the case, then it can cache every single good. Which would be good, because that means that potentially getting full green 24/7 is still unlikely, but more possible. More possible. Okay, let's go get the 4th item. The milk. I think it's the milk. And when we get milk, I think milk is worth a fair bit more, actually. 5. So, once we get milk, that might be very awesome. So yeah, this is what we need. And we can upgrade the pasture as well. 2. Okay, that's nice. 550 compared to 220. We can upgrade it even further, but okay. So let's think about this. So this says. So let's go for the old standby of 1 per second. So we want 1 milk per second. Now, which means realistically we only need 1 pasture. Because this can do 1 every 2 seconds, but we just bumped the speed up a massive amount, so yeah. Now we still need grain farms for all of the food. So I'm going to have this set up, and I'm going to shoo them in. And send a whole... Now, you know what? I'm going to send them straight into a grain mill, and then the grain mill spits it out onto these center 4 belts. That seems like a pretty good idea. So it will be kind of a farm, but each farm will have a grain mill right in front of it. And I don't care if it's not like perfect or perfect ratio or anything like that. I'm just going to get the grain, as much animal feed, as possible onto those 4 middle belts. And then I'll just send it all screaming into the pasture, and we'll see how it goes. Oh god, go. Get rid of all of these berries. Berries are useless, despite the fact that we just built a whole thing for the berries. We're going to get rid of all of them. So once again, farm. I could, instead of just having 4 in the middle, I could have 10 in the middle, and then have the grain mills in the middle as well. Do I really care? I feel like I don't. Well, I feel like we should. We're rapidly getting to the point where we don't care about money anymore, about gold. I feel like we're getting to that point anyway, so... So let's build 2 more farms. And then, where is it? So we want a road right here. Right on this little bit. So if we build a grain mill, and we build another one here. Beautiful, perfect. And then now we're kind of cutting it a little bit close here, but what we'll do is we'll have 2 pastures. I feel like when they're fully upgraded, 2 pastures should be more than enough. So we need milk. We get some wells here. Right there, right there. And obviously grabbers. Okay, a big old barn. That lines up, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. Get rid of all this stuff. So we are about to be rolling in milk, which I'm not sure if that's actually a good thing, but... Yeah. You know what? Single belt. Single belt. Kind of doesn't make sense, does it, to have multiple belt, not to have multiple belts. We should have, but it's still filling up. It's still backing up, so maybe I don't care. Animal feed. Animal feed. Water and grain. Water and grain. No, both. I want both. Need to specifically hit the little tick mark. Otherwise, it just selects it by itself. There we go. Copy that. And that. And of course, it doesn't copy the recipe, but that's fine. Imagine trying to do this on a non-infinite map. That would be just nuts. Well, it might not even be possible, to be honest. We've got an infinite map here, and I've seen no hint of slowdown yet. So hopefully that means it's not going to happen. Well, oh, we already got some grain coming in. Excellent. Excellent. Of course, we will be removing that grain because it doesn't quite match what pattern we want to do. But, yeah. Bye-bye, grain. I know you were actually being helpful, but we are just doing... It's our way or the highway, and you were on the highway, unfortunately, so out you go. And there's some more grain right on the edge that wants to be part of the party as well, but not going to happen. So, grain. Now, we are building things very far out. The downside of that is that we need more mine carts to actually do stuff, which means potentially more traffic jams. But as I said again, I don't think traffic jams are even possible. Look at this. We haven't got a traffic jam yet, and we got 30 mine carts rolling around here, so yeah. So I feel like we're doing okay. I feel like we're doing okay, and we definitely got the money rolling in. So where's your deal? Animal feed. I could have sworn these guys were making animal feed. Do you have milk? You do have milk. Oh, god damn it. Whoopsie. Did not mean to do that. filter only milk, and then filter only milk. Okay, no fertilizer allowed because nobody wants it. Okay. Let's see how this system starts to go. So we're getting lots of grain out. These are a little bit better with regards to how much stuff. Now we could have 2 grain mills instead of 4, and we keep them busy a little bit better, but once again, if it doesn't cost coin, then I do not care about having too many of them. There we go. So we're getting a... These are actually, yeah, these are struggling. These are really struggling. I guess... I don't know. I don't know what we do about that. They're not running out of... Are you running out of? You are running out of. Just barely, though. Just barely. Okay, well, I guess... I guess we put more grain down. That's not going to help a lot. Is this process, which is really stalling. So, farm tiles. Now that we've got more money than we... Well, we don't have more money than we know what to do with. We're still buying 2 more tiles and we'd be broke again, but... It's nice to know that leaving space for all of these farms is paying off because, yeah... That's got all of them. Yep. Okay. Okay, that should solve the farms not having enough grain to spit out problem. Now, the conveyor belt can handle everything the farm's spitting out. So, this is just a case of need... What did we do over here? Because we had the same problem over here. Oh, this was flour. This is 3 every 4 seconds as opposed to the animal feed. Which I'm not sure if we really did the animal feed, except here, which didn't really get used. Well, it's been used whenever I put farm tiles, but anyway. We might just have to say that we might have to have 8 farms and 4 grain mills. But then again, let's not count our chickens before they hatch. So let's see if we're producing enough milk, because we might be producing enough milk already. We might not need to worry about any of this other stuff. Okay. Output. You are full. Somehow you think you got fertilizer, but you don't. Just like all those barns who thought they had bloody stone in them, but they it was just a figment of their imagination. 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put them all in a single row this time. And, milk. 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 And milk. And tons of milk. I reckon when it comes to like the specialty goods, I think the people use them less. So I think it takes longer for them to be used. So hopefully that will mean that we need less carts. maybe only a couple of carts to keep them. I mean, think about the books in the last series. We had like one caravan, and it kept everybody satisfied with their thingamybobs. Milk. One caravan kept everybody satisfied with their enchanted books, or the actual properly, like the earth books and the fire books and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, that was absolutely crazy. So we might just need like 2 mine carts for those things. Okay, we are doing pretty good. I don't need this path anymore. You are out of time. Now this needs enchanted books. We haven't even got books yet. Which is fine. I mean, our goal is still to get... you're the empty milk carts, aren't you? Empty milk carts. So yeah, we're still... got a lot of happiness here. The milk will go to full. Let's go ahead and let's shut this down. I'm going to shut this down. And shut this down, and shut this down. I'm going to shut all of these down because I want the I want all of the carts transporting the milk to be sitting here waiting, as opposed to sitting against the whatchamacallit waiting. Sitting against the food center, the food market, because then that'll be a pain in the ass to try and figure out which ones to get rid of. Okay. Is that all? Jesus. Did I really have 5 wagons on this thing? Looks like I did. Okay, well that's 5 people that don't need to be doing anything anymore. We can do... finish this road off. And then... don't need that one anymore. You're still getting fuel, aren't you? You're going all the way over here for fuel. Well, that's fine as long as you're not crossing the railway tracks, because you could destroy the entire world as we know it if you start doing that. We got milks going on here. No, that's berries. They all look the same. I mean, it's on purpose, but... Okay. You know what? I don't like this barn having the fertilizer symbol above it, and I'm not sure how to get rid of it. If I set this to be milk... Well, let's put it back. Let's fill up these guys with milk. all the milk you could ever want. 5, 6, 7... And then I'm going to get rid of this barn because I don't like the filter icon above it. Not with these barns. I want these barns to be perfect. I need them to be perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to have another barn. So you are a perfect barn and you are a disgrace to the name of barn. I wonder if I set all the filters to be milk, and I set the item filter to be milk. Now see, the symbol just doesn't go away. That's annoying. It means we wasted the resources on making this a big barn as well, but... That's fine. We got resources to throw away. That's fine. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of milk. Whether it's going to be enough for everybody remains to be seen. But for now, I'm feeling pretty good about it. We're starting to throw some milk in there. Not quite full blue. Oh, there we go. Full blue. The fruit is not quite full blue, but it's about to go. Full green, sorry. There we go, full green on the first 4. And our money is very healthy. I'm not going to say it's skyrocketing, because 50k would be skyrocketing, but it's healthy. It's very healthy. And you are almost full. You are almost full. You are almost full. And you are just starting to fill up. So yeah, this is 4 goods out of 10. Okay, so we got to get the other 6 fully done. We get the meats and the fishes and the eggs and the butter and the fruit juice. And after I got all 10 of those, I am going to be happy with the gold. I'm not going to worry about gold anymore. Let's do this. There we go. So now we can let the gold build up again. And this is going to be where all of the other ones are going to do. And we'll do the rich food on the other side. And then, for these different types of goods, we won't have to go down as far because we can do it on both sides. I think that'll probably be the plan. We might run into some problems if we need to go this direction and this needs to go down. Maybe, but generally speaking, the first ones you do are going to be the simplest. Having said that, that's reinforced planks. The first one is reinforced planks and then mana brick. Okay, that sucks. So they're going to be complicated. Okay, and the apothecary. Complicated. Okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. And this, we're going to have rich food going up as well. But I suppose we can... What we could do is we could just leave a longer gap before we start doing the red ones or the purple ones. Although this is a fairly decent gap anyway. If we put a line down there and then lay this out, we got plenty of space, I think. But yes, getting stuff like the... this reinforced plank. Do we just want wood? No, we want the reinforced planks. And I don't think we need to make 1 per second. I think they are going to be used up very slowly by these guys. But that one is going to be a pain in the ass. However, it will solve all of our red coin problems for a million years if we get it done properly. So yeah. Anyway, we're not going to get close to this anytime soon because we don't have any of these. So increasing the maximum number of houses, not really going to happen. Do we want to do research? I guess we kind of do. We kind of keep it ticking along. Gold, the foresters using gold is not a major concern anymore. I think we're probably going to be fine. But look at this setup. This is what a Megabase looks like. There's just a nice rail system, carts going off where they need to, and then they seem to sort of stick in groups as well. Like all these ones are bread ones. I suppose they do as well with the other ones, like they stick in groups. Although these ones are getting very intermeshed at this point. Which is fine. And a lot of them are full. All the ones at the back are full, like milk. Apparently we're full on milk. Everybody's got tons of milk. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't have a filter that's like a multi-filter or something like that. So I'm pretty sure that can't happen, but... Anyway, I am convinced by now that this is all good. So we're going to re-initialize that. Got that just in time. And a good thing too is these guys are very gameplay mechanically good, as in they don't slow down when they go around corners, and they don't slow down when they go through zigzags like this. They just go full speed through them. They don't care. And I think Factorio was kind of the same as well. So yeah. And yeah, with 10 minecarts, we don't even need magic rails to keep all these houses. But I think when we've got 100 houses, maybe we will. So maybe when we've got 100 houses, we'll upgrade all these to magic rails. And see how we go. But that'll be a ways down the way. And we got yeah, the amount of extra houses you get, I think the next one will give us a full 10 houses if we get this unlocked. Yeah. I kind of feel like finishing this episode early. It's probably only been like just over an hour, but I feel like finishing it early. Next thing up is going to be the 3 meats. Meat. The 3 cooked meats, I suppose. And then we've got eggs, which is easy. Butter, which is probably hard. And then let's just have a look at butter. I feel like it's going to be milk and something else. No, it's just milk. It's just milk. Okay. That's good. That means we can completely duplicate this setup. Absolutely duplicate it. And then we just have milk in the front. So now it's going to be tougher. Tougher to produce it because it's two milk to 1 butter. But if, and I'll say this again, if they use the milk slower, I mean use the butter slower than they use the milk, then it's fine. Now let's do some timings here because my assumption is that the more expensive goods get used slower. But that is not an assumption that I have calculated. And I don't think it's the case. Look at this. These two are going down the same speed. Bread. So these are like neck and neck. Is one going down faster than the other? I think this might be going down a little bit faster. Yeah, I'm almost sure this is going down a little bit faster. Okay, let's get the timings on some of these guys. So we know that this is 20 seconds, I believe, from memory. Let's get the timings on the milk to start off with. I got my phone out. It's right here, and we're going to time it. Okay. So milk is going down right now. Just counting the green section. Don't really care about the blue section at the moment because we're not expecting that to be a factor. For some reason this has got cloth. I didn't realize we were still delivering cloth. Okay. 25, kind of. 25 seconds for the milk. We're going to do the vegetables next, which are only worth 1. Okay, starting on that. So I'm pretty sure that something over here is 20 because I measured it previously. So, but the milk is 25. The vegetables are... Vegetables, what are they doing? They're still going. That looks like they're going to be 23. Yeah, that's pretty much 25 as well. Okay. I'm going to retest... No, I screwed that up. I'm going to test grain products. Okay. So that one is going through now. We're going to see how much the bread takes up. And if the bread and the fruit both take 25, then I'm confused because I could have sworn I timed this at 20 before. But it could be that the times change. Yeah, this is definitely over 20. This is way over 20. This is that was like 30 seconds. My God, that's even faster. That's even slower than the other two. I guess because it's the bread. Maybe because we're giving it the higher quality good. I may have timed 20 seconds based on the flour or the grain itself. But yeah, the fact that tomato is still 25 is... Yeah, I'm doing the fruit. Doing the fruit right now. So that looks like it's going to be 25 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might try timing the chicken if I can. Oh, we just started beef. Okay, we just started the beef. This looks like it's going to be a slow one again. Yeah, oh, look at this. That milk is going way faster than the beef. I'm not sure that the milk's actually going 25. It looks like it's going faster than 25. No, maybe not. It looks like it's about 25 still, the milk. The beef is really long. That looks like it's going to be like 40 seconds. Yeah, pretty much 40 seconds. Okay, I need to go and find a wiki article. Factory town good consumption rate. Okay, it looks like there's a few things that people have sort of looked at. Okay, hold on a sec. They're saying something like there's actual timers in the game. I haven't seen one of those. Click on a house. The item is... Okay, maybe this person was looking at an old thing, because I'm not seeing any times here. Yeah, that was 7 months ago. Okay. I don't know. I mean, they're definitely saying that bread takes a lot longer to drain than grains, but that's not really helping me. External tools. Okay. Here we go. This may be what we need. Somebody's done a house revenue and consumption times tool. It looks like it's a Google spreadsheet. Okay. Okay, well this is not helpful. It's saying that milk takes 4 seconds to consume. So either I'm reading it wrong or this spreadsheet is wrong. Yeah, because it does not take 4 seconds to consume milk. You already tested that, it's 40. And if we go over to the tomato, they say it's also 4. So they're saying milk and tomato are the same. Okay, so that's a pile of crap. Nah, I can't find anything unless it's in this one. No, I'm gonna... I guess we're just gonna deal with it. Now, the thing is, we can't absolutely 100% make sure these are always green. We can guarantee a throughput of goods into the houses, but unfortunately the distance that the carts travel combined with the fact that this has a very small inventory size and this has a very small inventory size, means that it is possible for the carts it's possible for it to go into the blue, which is not good. What we will try and do is make sure that this never goes into the black. So the green is best, the blue is okay for short amounts of time, but the black is, if I get the black, it means I've done something wrong. So yeah, so the vegetables right now are going into the blue, which is fine. And here we go. Just as it goes into the blue, the tomatoes show up. Or was that, yeah, I think they were tomatoes. Yep. And that's back to green. Oh, it's back to blue, and more show up, and now it's back to green. And here come a crap load of tomatoes. So yeah, everybody's got tomatoes now. And our fruit is starting to run out. We've still got tomatoes going through, but I can start to see some berries come in. So yeah. And it still includes... So I guess this is our meter, our happiness. So if we click on the food market, and it's not 300, then we know something has gone wrong. And then we click on it and we have a look. But for now, we got 120 by the mining and an extra 60 or so by other things. So once again, I am struggling to pull myself away from the game, but that's just the way it works. School, mana transmission. Oh, you start to need these. Okay. I guess, do we really care about doing research at the moment? Do we care? I can't do this one because I need mana power. And mana power requires mana transmission. We need to build a new research section. We need to build it, and we need to get it going. And we're going to have to go through all the pain of getting these four researched, and then getting all of the other research done and blah, blah, blah. Basically transporting stuff from all over the place. Which I suppose we'll end up using caravans for, because, yeah, we're just going to have to use caravans for that stuff. Because I don't want to... Like, for example, this temple over here. I don't want to build into the rail network that this temple has to do yellow stuff. We could, maybe we will put temporary rail offshoots for this stuff. I mean, at some point, yeah, I don't know. I do not know. We'll get to that in the future. Our gold is starting to look very good though, 24k. Let's have a quick look at the overview for these guys. The farm is still nothing, grain is still nothing. Here we're starting to use some coins to create these. But that's still a net positive, I think, in terms of making this stuff. I'm not sure there's anything in the basic food market. I mean, fruit juice, I would have thought not. No. Maybe, maybe butter. Butter might be the only thing. Yeah, none of this cooking will. Eggs. No, it shouldn't. Eggs shouldn't. Butter. Butter might be the only thing that uses something other than gold coins, but I don't think it will. No, it's not. This is just milk, and milk we already know is beautiful. So, yeah. So maybe a couple of the meats use gold, but overall we'll get a massive gold profit. And we won't have to use red coins for any of it. Wow, that's a lot of space. That's a lot of space here. If we have a look at how much the first 5 took up, first 4 actually, we've only done 4. And then we extrapolate it out. I think we'll need one more. And we might need to start getting some of these down below, but our gold is pretty solid. So yeah, I'm going to finish it off there, and then I'm going to go do something else which probably involves lunch. And that's pretty much it. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you're enjoying this mega base, and I'm definitely enjoying seeing the gold rolling in, but once we start with the gourmet foods, can we do the specialist yet? No, but bloody mana bricks. We're gonna have to get them sooner or later. But yeah, once we start getting the gourmet foods, and we're gonna do all of these as well, absolutely all of them, then we're gonna have so much gold it's not even funny. Gold is just gonna explode out of everywhere. It's just gonna be nuts. Now these will be extremely complicated, but there's only 8 of them. So I believe we can fit 8 of them on the other side of this line, opposite the 10 over here, and the line won't get too much bigger. And hopefully the traffic on this line won't be too bad. If we have 18 things on the one line, hopefully it won't be. I mean, we've got 4 things, and the traffic, in the grand scheme of things, is basically negligible. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to finish this video off. We're just going to continue doing food market stuff. I don't know, maybe next episode we'll try and get all 6 of these done. Just get them done, get them knocked out of the way, push through as fast as we can, and then after that, when gold is just coming out of everywhere, then we will move on to the general store. We'll get another spoke in another direction, maybe north. I feel like north should be the general stuff, and south should be the blue coin stuff, the apothecaries. So then we'll start to get the general store, which is a bit painful because our first thing is going to be reinforced planks. This is interesting. I guess we will do the mana bricks for this, because it's the one on the right. So we've said we're always going to do the one on the right. So I guess that's what we're going to do. Which will give us some purple coins, actually. Not that it really matters. I mean, we don't, yeah. But it'll be nice to get a head start on some purple coins anyway. And then this, which we can only do a few of them before we start to run into problems with the needing elemental stuff. And then, of course, I'm not sure when we'll start on the gourmet foods, but if we ever start to run into problems with gold, then this will be the first thing we go for. And then off to the right will be all of the fancy stuff, the really fancy specialist goods, all the purple goods. Okay, this video has been going on long enough, so thank you very much for watching. I have been Retrograde Entropy. You have been my loyal audience, presumably. I'm not sure, because I don't think anybody watches these, but thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys later.